Ancestral wisdom is ancestral trauma. See if this story doesn't change how you see something in behaviors in the older women in your family towards you. All right, Brandy Moran, Mindset Mentor, Body Sensation Defunculator. One of the bag of tricks that I use when we go on adventure to coming out of people pleasing, just coming out, is storytelling. So look, everything that we know now how to do instinctively has been handed to us by words people said, sensations people had. It's epigenetics, right? There are a group of rats, and they are on an electrified plate, and the smell of lemon is exposed. They're exposed to the smell of lemon, and electricity runs through the plate. They learn that this smell is not good. Their pups, half of them are responsive to the smell. They've never had this. Half of them are not. Both of those groups have pups. Most all of those pups responsive to the smell. Ancestral trauma is ancestral wisdom. It was important 100, 200, 500, thousands of years ago for humans to scare each other into behaving in a way where you got to be kept. All that time ago, the best a woman could do was marry well, most women. So out of the kindness of women's hearts, they molded the females around them to be good prospects, good catches. To be a good woman, you need to do this. You must be that. Here are all of the rules about what it means to be a good woman, and a lot of it is shut your mouth. Okay, this is old data. We've been handed this. We've been whipped into this. We've been shamed into this. We've been people policed by the people around us. Who do you think you are? Right? Right. Okay. Old data. I wake up from a coma. I've been in a coma for 40 years. I look nice. And I think my teeth are trashed. You know what I need to do? I need to borrow a quarter, see if I can find a phone book around here, and go and find a phone booth so I can make a call to a dentist. It's old data. It's the best a person who just woke up out of a 40-year coma knew to do. It's old data. It isn't valid any longer. We do this with the same things that we share about with women. We hand each other, there's a video and I am wearing the equivalent of a bikini. There is zero thirst trappy about this video. Like, I see other videos that are way more thirst trappy than me in this outfit, telling you that I have a good brain and a good body. And there are women who are offended by it, tell me I should be ashamed, tell me that there are children here and children shouldn't see bodies. Right, but that's how they were trained. They are trained up in the old way. They are trained up in the way. And look, I go and I look at these women's profiles. They're wearing wigs. They got nice lashes. They got a bunch of filters. Maybe they got some fillers and some right? Because that has been a way that has been I'm women of old and I approve of this message, right? Oh, that's fine. It's fine. And it reminds me of that I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, where she's like, you like this hair? And then she whips off her hair and then she whips off her arms and her booty. But tangent. Okay. Old data. All of the women in your past, in your now, who, when you are doing things and they say things like, Yes, but when are you getting married? Do you have children? Oh, she's successful, but she's fat. All of those things, that is old data. That is the old way. When you can start to look at these people like they were radicalized as young people, as radicalized as people who are taught to go to war against other people when they are young. Radicalized. We have all been radicalized in the ways that we were. So now, if I can be sitting with somebody's drunk auntie and I can tell them good things in my life and they go, yeah, but you could lose a few pounds. What I can do is I can think, well, I really should lose a few pounds. Or I can think, man, that's just old stuff. They are speaking words that to you that they have been spoken to and kept small and kept in line with. You can be as mad as you want about it. Or you can decide, you know what? That's like finding a stray dog and you come home and you give it some food and you put the food down and it goes to gobble it up and it growls at you. Because that's the best that dog knows. A woman who can listen to everything you're proud of about you in your life and then ask when you're going to get married, she's been radicalized in the old way. You get to decide if that makes you mad or if you are thankful that you get to be part of the new way. How I share with you different ways we tickle this stuff apart is through story. We play games in our body too, but part of it, sometimes you can see a thing. You can jump because there's a snake in the grass, and then you see that it's a stick and you cannot be afraid of that stick anymore unless you tell yourself scary stories about the stick. Now, when those words come from somebody in your family, you've already been trained to have a thought about it that's hooked up with this sensation that at first was shame. Like when we were young, it was shame. And then probably we got to a point where it worried us because probably they were right. Probably we were going to die alone and fat or whatever, right? And then there comes the part where we're just kind of furious at them. What is their fucking problem? Well, what the problem is they were radicalized in a way. And look, women hundreds of years ago who were impressing upon young ladies how they needed to be, do you think they actually talked with men about what men liked? No. Doubtful. So look. You can be as mad as you want to at the old way, folks. The people who are doing it the old way. You can. You are investing your life energy. Your life, baby. You are investing in them pissing you off because they just talk like a drunk uncle. Because it's the best they know to say. Oh, honey. Humaning. It's not hard because you're doing it wrong. It's hard because we got so many filters and so many different points of view. But it's also beautiful because of that. When we don't have to take it all so personally. I'm in love with you. Come play with me.